Good morning, Coronians. Welcome to this month's edition of the Coronis Featured Employee of the Month. And for this month, we've got a very special guest star, Miss Natalie Herrera, who is a Senior Account Manager in our PSP's group's location in El Paso, Texas. Congratulations, Natalie. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you so much. Really appreciate this opportunity and this recognition. It's really great. Thank you.
You bet. By all accounts, it's well deserved. I heard, in fact, from our CFO that you led the charge into a very disgruntled customer, and you blew him away. You took charge of the situation. You brought the customer back into the fold, and you did an absolutely stellar professional job. So thank you very much, and that's why you're the Featured Employee of the Month, Natalie.
Thank you so much.
Okay, but can you tell some of the Coronians out there a little bit about how you got to where you are today?
Okay, yes, for sure. So I got into medical billing back in 2000. I started as an account manager assistant with MBU, Medical Billing Unlimited. And I started out with OBGYN accounts. I learned them, I mastered them, I cleaned them up. I did a really good job. I learned the billing, I learned the coding. And then I started getting more accounts. They're like, hey, here's another one. Here's another one. I started doing primary care, PD. I did some oncology. Pretty much any difficult account would come my way. I was a part of transitioning our software for like 100 clients that we had. We went from, I don't know if y'all remember, medical manager to centricity. That was a big change, awesome opportunity. I learned a lot and took part in that. I was at MBU for about 11 years, during which I obtained my COBGC, which is a OBGYN specialty coding certification. So I got my COBGC. That was my forte. OBGYN is my forte, and continued to learn and grow. I went to school, I got my bachelor's, I got my MBA during this time as well. And then after some time, I decided to look at other opportunities. So I did go on to manage a billing office myself, which was great. I love that opportunity. I did not regret that at all. I got to, run a whole, everything to do with the medical billing company. That was awesome. I learned so much. I obtained my CPC. I got more into the coding aspect. I had a lot of unanswered questions. Coding is not, the simplest thing. So I really got into my coding skills and started going to seminars and mastering E&M coding and just all the questions that I had about coding. And so I was able to grow in that manner. And then I managed a primary care practice. They had 5 clinics. They had a radiology lab. They had a pathology lab. It was all inclusive. I got to see the practice management side, the MA side, the doctor side. So that was very interesting. And I learned a lot from that experience as well. So after that, I got an opportunity to get into business process outsourcing, which is a total career change, but sometimes you just got to take the opportunities when they come, right? So I took this opportunity and I learned, it was a career change. I learned a lot about electronic mailrooms. I learned a lot about processes, documentation. This company I was working for, they invested a lot in leadership training. So I learned a lot on leadership. Radical candor, emotional intelligence, just so much. It was like they put that time and effort into training their supervisors and up in leadership training, which I found valuable. So I did a lot of that kind of training. I really, liked the company, the core values of the company. But in the end, my passion, my heart, it was medical billing, medical coding. So I wasn't, truly happy. I love my job. I love the company, but it's not what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So I reached out to some old colleagues, from here, from other medical places that I had worked at, and asked them to forward any opportunities my way if they knew of any that I really wanted to get back into the medical field. And so I got a call from Mr. Joshua Santillan, And he told me what happened. Look at this, it's Coronis. So I started researching. I applied, and here I am. That is how I ended up at Coronis.
That's fantastic. What I'm hearing there is a relentless pursuit of self-improvement through education, ongoing education, industry knowledge, industry certifications. You've hit every single button, and I'm blown away. And by the way, one of my side jobs is I run the hospital division, and we're hiring. So you should come across and work for us. That's just fantastic. What a great story. Today, what's the favorite part of your job? If you just share with the Coronians out there a little bit about what you do and what's the best part of it.
Okay, so currently I am the senior account manager for a hospitalist department account. This hospitalist department has 8 different specialties: anesthesia, electrophysiology, interventional radiology, gastro, general surgery. So it's a pretty all-inclusive account. It's, like I said, it's 9 different specialties. They even started doing skilled nursing facility in the mix. So very challenging account. Dealing with the hospital is a lot of work. You got to go through a lot of red tape to get access. Just getting access was a challenge. So when I started, they kind of just threw me in. I got a week's training. The old account manager put in her 2 weeks, and they're like, "You're up." And I was like, "All right, let's do this." Okay. So I jumped in there trying to figure out what was what am I getting, what is this, and built up a team. I had to start from scratch. I got 2 transfers from other departments that were Coronis employees. So I got them. So that was a big help. We hired on 2 or 3 other new employees. And these past, 7 months, it's been building up the team. So I've been learning the account, the specialties, documenting processes, and then training my team to be able to, get this account to stable status. That's what we've been doing the last 7 months now. And just really big on teams. I push my teams, I make them get along. And with that, I think we can do anything. We've done so much, even global team. Oh my gosh, I've been working with global team. Haven't really worked with the global team before, but oh my God, they're awesome. Just got to lead them and guide them. But oh my gosh, with this, method and process, I mean, yes, I'm fully on board with this.
Managing that process, that you get what you put into it, and the results are as strong as you want them to be, and as weak as you allow them to be, right? So you're really driving it, and that's just incredible. And hospitalist is a massive growing part of our business, in fact. I tell you what do you think about the next couple of years for you and for this company? Where do you see us going?
Well, I'm excited, very excited to be here. The opportunities are just like endless. I don't know where I want to go. There's so many places I want to go. Right now, I'm just kind of focusing on my current, job and goals. But I mean, to the stars. I'm in it to win it. I want to learn. Right now, I'm just learning the Coronis way, global team, my hospitalist, and any other specialty that comes my way. And no limits. I'm in it to win it. I'm going for it. I'm going to give it my all.
And you got me buzzing. I love it. This is awesome. Tell you what, why don't you share with a couple of fun facts about yourself, Natalie, that people may not know?
Okay. Well, I do put a lot of effort into my work and my career, so I'm pretty serious, pretty dedicated to putting most of my time and effort into my career and my work, which is what I love. But all my extra time is for my family. I don't have any children, but I have a niece and nephew who are like my children, and that's God, they motivate me to go to do my best, go as far as I can, so I can take care of them. Take good care of them. My parents are elderly, so tables have turned, so now I have to take care of them. And so that's kind of what drives me, my family. And that's pretty much where all my extra, I don't have a whole lot of extra time, but that's where all my extra time goes. But some kind of weird things. I love purple, anything purple. I am obsessed with the color purple, FYI. Give me anything purple. I will love it. I'm like a little obsessive compulsive sometimes. And purple is one of my things. I don't know. I just love purple. I like to work out. I love to work out. Actually, I just don't always have the energy after, 10-hour day. It's kind of like it, but I do love to work out. I love it. I love the way it makes me feel. It's kind of my stress relief. But other than that, I like to shop. That's probably not a hobby. That's probably an issue I have, but I love to shop, and I like to go out. I like the pubs. I might take you up on that invitation there. I like to have a good time sometimes. Not a lot, not every day, but when I do like to unwind.
Fantastic, great. I really, really enjoyed meeting you. And Coronians out there, Miss Natalie Herrera is a fantastic example of how combining ambition, education, work, certifications leads to additional opportunity. Natalie Herrera, thank you for everything you've done for us and everything you will do for us. I am so excited that you are the featured employee of the month for Coronis.
Gosh, thank you all.